One thing I've come to realize that over the years, I think as a human species, our bodies have been trying to tell us that we have too much of something or too little of something. But I think over time, we have really forgotten how to really listen to our bodies. And when I say listen to our bodies, I mean really, really listen to our bodies. There are basic signals that our body tries to tell us, but I think we are either choosing to ignore them or we just don't recognize these symptoms. Another reason is that we're just not paying attention to our bodies. So what happens is our attention is so focused outside because of social media and marketing and advertising and all sorts of things that we just don't listen to what's actually happening inside. Studies have shown time and time again the impacts that sugar is having on our system, from heart failure to kidney disease to diabetes. There's so many different diseases. But the thing is, unless we're going to the doctor to actually get tested and diagnosed, we don't really know what's going on inside our bodies. And before the damage is done, generally there are cues that our body tells us of what's going on. Your body might be consuming more sugar than it can actually handle. So how do we recognize these signals? How do we recognize these signs of what our body's trying to tell us? That we are having way too much sugar in our diet. Are you constantly tired? Yeah, me too. And the reason for this is because of those sugar highs and then those sugar lows, which is the crash after our body has consumed that sugar. And just like your physical fatigue, there's also what's called emotional fatigue, where you are experiencing sort of poor mood, or you're starting to experience some nervousness or depression or even anxiety, because you either have too much of the sugar or the sugar's now gone and you've hit that crash. For others, you might be suffering from a cold or a flu that you just can't shake. Have you ever had those colds that no matter what you do, you just can't get rid of it? You can't shift it. It lingers around. There's a good reason for that. Sugar actually attacks your immune system. So you don't have that energy, you don't have that vitality to be able to fight the common cold or flu. We know that sugar can do some serious damage to your teeth. It's common knowledge by now for sure, right? Talking about truths, let's do a little nutrition quiz, because I love doing quizzes. What can I say? Now, taken from this book, What the Heck Should I Eat by Mark Hyman, there are 7 statements that I want you to tell me whether they're true or false. And please comment below on how many you got right with all of these statements. Tell me what surprised you with these statements. Tell me if you agree or disagree with Mr. Mark Hyman. Are you ready? Let's begin. True or false? Fruit juice is healthier than soda because of the antioxidants. And here's a little bit of thinking music. Did you pick false? You're absolutely right. Statement number 2. After a workout, a sports drink is the best way to restore your electrolytes. False. Here's something to think about. Why do you need a blue neon electrolyte sports drink? Statement number 3. Desserts are the main source of added sugar in the American diet. False. Sugar-sweetened beverages are the main source of added sugar in the American diet. 4. Coffee is the top source of antioxidants for many people. Unbelievable, but it's true. It's not that coffee is so great, but most Americans eat a processed diet with almost no antioxidants. Statement number 5. Drinks made with cane sugar are better for you than those made with high fructose corn syrup. False. Drinks made with cane sugar have about the same effect on blood sugar and insulin as drinks made with high fructose corn syrup. Statement number 6. A glass or 2 of wine a day is good for you. Is it? There is so much controversy around this one. Like, one minute they're saying wine is good for you, then the next minute they're saying, oh no, you shouldn't be drinking. It says here, true. But if you are a woman, you may increase your risk of breast cancer. You don't want to be doing that. by 40% if you have 1 drink a day. Alcohol increases your estrogen, which is why men with big bellies grow breasts and lose their body hair. Statement number 7. Bottled water is safer than tap. It kind of depends, because sometimes bottled water is just tap water. So be careful where you buy your bottled drinks. The decisions we make today really determine our health and wellness in the future. It might not be obvious at first, but eventually your body is going to catch up to itself. So if you don't quit sugar now, trust me, your body is going to quit for you. To demonstrate this effect, I watered a plant with Pepsi for 7 days, and just look at what happened. And you know what? I can tell you that when I went to the grocery store to do my groceries, putting that Pepsi in my trolley, I felt disgusting. I actually felt so bad and so guilty. I felt so dirty. And on a side note, do you ever look at what other people are buying in their trolleys while you're waiting to pay for your groceries? I do. So now back to the experiment. Now what I want you to do is replace the plant as yourself. So you could see what happened to the plant. Now imagine what it's going to do to your body. It's not just about making decisions around what kind of beverages that you want to be consuming. The thing is, when we look at the alternatives or the healthy alternatives that are out there in the markets, it actually turns out that a lot of these beverages are absolutely laden or have hidden sugars that we might not be aware of because we simply don't know how to read the labels. So I think it's a worthy goal to reduce sugar in your life, but I think it's also about educating yourself on how to read those labels. So if you can't be asked on reading those labels, you know what? The best thing to do is just drink water. Just drink water. I haven't had a soda or a soft drink for almost 15 years. But the thing is, recently I had a party and I was asked if I wanted a vodka with lemonade, and I thought, yeah, whatever. And I had it and I couldn't drink it. And I thought to myself, oh my God, all those years ago that I was drinking this stuff, it tasted like it tasted awful. Sarah Wilson is an Australian author of I Quit Sugar, and it was through my studies at IIN that I first learnt about this concept of quitting sugar. What I learned from Sarah was the importance of really reading your labels. So to find out exactly how much sugar is in each serving, there's a bit of a rule of thumb. Based on my research and education, let me tell you that 1 teaspoon of sugar equals 4.2 grams of sugar. Now, if you really want to play it safe, I advise you and I strongly recommend you, do not go anywhere near products that say fat-free or sugar-free, because in reality, there is more sugar in there than anything else. Look, as a kid, I learned that our bodies are made up of 2/3 of water. And to keep it in the simplest and shortest form that I possibly can, drink water, drink filtered water. That is all your body needs. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. Be sure to check out my other videos. I'll link some in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. And truth be told, that sugar can do some real serious damage to your teeth. I mean, how many of us know this? We know this. We know this now. We know this. We know this. We know this. We know this.